We are at SHRISHTI Gallery, a license to laugh is the theme over here. So I have with me Lina, Vincent, the curator of this place here. Miss Lina, welcome to our show. What's exactly the evening is all about today?
Well, hello, and thank you so much for asking me that. I'm so happy to have been invited by Lakshmi Nambiar of SHRISHTI Gallery to curate this exhibition, which is Licensed to Laugh. What we really want to do today is to think about smiling and laughing and the presence of humor and irony and satire in our life after this long period of the pandemic. So when we called artists and told them about the concept, they came up with some very different points of view. And that is what we are showcasing here today. And we also have a stand-up comedian who is joining us for the evening. So I think that people will really have a good time and perhaps be able to forget a little bit of what has happened for the past 1 year.
The contributors to this particular License to Laugh evening. So could you tell us more about that?
Okay, so actually this exhibition will continue for quite some time until June. So we hope that many people will come to see it. Now we have 7 artists who are part of this exhibition. Like for instance, I'm standing in front of the work of Chitra Ganesh, who is an artist based in New York. And to my left we have Smriti Gargi Ishwar. We have Tushar Vaghela, Tukral and Tagra, who are one of the most prominent artists, contemporary artists in India. Princess P, Gurjeet Singh, and Farhad Hussain. So with all these artists have in different ways expressed their, they are looking at the world through the lens of humor and irony. And this is what we have tried to bring forward, Some joyful moments, also certain critiques about life, absurdities, and, the idea of gameplay and the shifting of perspectives, like for instance her work, which shifts the perspective towards a woman's world. So, that is the sort of thing we're looking at here.
You have come all the way from Goa to Hyderabad. So how do you like the hospitality here?
Well, I love Hyderabad because I work here quite often. I have a close relationship with the Hyderabad Lit Fest. And I simply love working here, and showcasing new work to the audiences here is always very meaningful. So we have here in fact 2 lovely games which are artworks by Tukral and Tagra, and like I said, they are one of the most prominent contemporary artist collectives in India. So they have a very unique way of using gameplay and the idea of playing something in talking about really very serious issues or, conflicting experiences that we have in the world today. So verbal kabaddi is interesting in the sense that it makes the audience participate in the game by taking a single breath, reading out the various, little sayings that they've put together that are politically, culturally, and socially important things. And then it's like a point system between 2 people. And the whole notion of a breath is so important to us now during the pandemic that we can't help but think about it. They have this other game which is the Walk of Life. It's based on the Ganjifa cards, which used to be an ancient form of play. And here they are, connecting it to the Dashavatara, and the Dashavatara in the sense of how does an individual go through life and what kind of karma are you gaining and what kind of contribution you're making to society. So it's an artwork, but it's a game also, and it certainly makes us think of childhood even in our adulthood. So that's a very interesting piece that we have.
A small message from AI Biz News channel to our viewers.
Well, I think that I will take one of our artists' words, Tushar Vaghela, who says, "Don't grow up, always remain a child at heart. There is always hope. Nothing is permanent. This too shall pass. So let's have some humor in life.
Thank you so very much.